we evaluate it according to the test. I mean vocabulary test. As you can see, as I mentioned before, we took a test by test at the beginning of our experiment, and we took a test. So, according to this test, we evaluate our students.
Vocabulary test, yeah?
Vocabulary test, yes.
Okay, thank you. So if you don't have any questions, thank you for your presentation.
Okay, thank you for your questions.
Internal, external, extension. This is your while reading review.
Review is given to this master's dissertation on the theme using games in teaching vocabulary to A1 level learners by Palvan Vadiora. Overall, the master's dissertation written by Palvan Vadiora Davrambekovna is a well-structured and scientifically grounded research work. The dissertation reflects the author's solid theoretical preparation, analytical skills, and the ability to apply modern pedagogical approaches in foreign language teaching. The research satisfies the requirements established for master's dissertations and deserves a positive evaluation. The dissertation can be recommended for public defense. The reviewer is PhD Kudaybergen Fatma.
Thank you. Thank you. You may sit here.
Next presenter is Ibrahimova Zubayda Abdullahqızı. Her dissertation title is The Role of AI-Powered Tools in Teaching English for Beginners. Her scientific advisor is Najimova Gulayeva Kırjanova, and the internal opponent is PhD AI-Powered. The internal opponent is PhD Musaif Agish Abulkaziyevich, and the external opponent is PhD Safarov Salamar Pirdibayevich.
Good afternoon, dear respected members of committee, distinguished professors, and dear participants. My name is Ibrahim Zubayda Abdullahqızı, and I am honored to be here presenting our master's dissertation topic, the role of AI-powered tools in teaching English for beginners. Thank you for the opportunity to present our work. So, introduction. English language teaching is undergoing significant digital transformation where AI-powered tools increasingly support communication, assessment, participation, pronunciation, also key language skills like writing, speaking, reading, and listening. Therefore, our research investigates how AI-powered tools may contribute to more effective and efficient English language teaching, particularly for early level learners. So the object of our research is the process of teaching learners using contemporary AI-powered educational technology, while the subject of our research is to describe different types of AI technologies, analyzing their pedagogical functions, their roles in education, as well as in ELT context. Also evaluating the educational value of AI-powered tools in ELT settings. The main aim of this research is to analyze the role of AI-powered tools in teaching English and identify the pedagogical value, educational functions, and identifies the challenges and benefits of AI-powered tools while implementing them uh, in teaching younger levels. So research objectives. Our research addresses several education. To achieve this aim, we defined four objectives. First objective is to classify many types of AI-powered tools used in English language teaching. Second, to identify their pedagogical functions in developing speaking, listening, reading, writing, as well as grammar and vocabulary skills. Third, to analyze the benefits and challenges associated with AI-powered tools usage in educational systems. Finally, to evaluate the role of AI-powered tools in supporting teachers' instructional and assessment practices. Research problem. Our research addresses several educational problems. First of all, traditional English teaching methods often lack personalization for every learner. Also, large language classrooms make it really difficult to address the problems of every student and give them individual feedback. Also, learners need more engaging and adaptive learning environments, while teachers require technological support and teacher training. Another important issue is the limited number of national studies
Sorry,
conducted.
Zubayda, Abdullah Khaza, I'm very sorry for interrupting you, but will we move to the third part, then to the conclusion?
Okay.
Third chapter. Sorry.
In our third chapter, we conducted experiments on comparison of traditional methods and AI-enhanced methods. In this section, we conducted conducted research regarding traditional English language methods and also AI-powered approaches. So for this part, we conducted research by using British Council's teacher framework, CPD framework for teachers, and we had a permission to access to the reflected journals of 10 different teachers, English teachers, and their opinions and perspective on AI tools and their usage in educational systems. So main aspects of this research included teaching methodology and approach, level of personalization and individualization, speed and quality of feedback, student engagement and motivation, development of different kind of language skills, and assessment methods and teachers' role and workload, and then adaptability of learners and their levels. So there were 10 FAQ journals, and they had 6 questions regarding AI's use in educational systems. So this was a uh, this was taken from reflected journals, and for this teacher training, firstly, teachers trained about the use of AI and how they can implement them in educational systems, especially in the English language teaching and as well as learning. So after learning about AI's use and future directions. They conducted research, and I was also one of the teachers who conducted the research. So during our research, we analyzed their works, and uh, the six questions was about their personal and professional comfort level with AI, and teachers acknowledges that AI saves time, supports pronunciation training, facilitates conversational practice, assists with assessment, and also help with creating lesson plans for different level of students. Also, it's really they acknowledge that it's really helpful in editing and also creating vocabulary and grammar tasks. Also, there were the questions about writing and reading skills. How can AI improve writing and reading skills of uh, pupils? Many of the teachers highlighted the ability of AI's ability of providing differentiated instruction and immediate feedback. Also, they paid a great attention to AI's ability to adjust text to different levels, especially for beginner levels of students, and also correcting their grammar and giving individual feedback for every single one of them. Also, nowadays, school books doesn't have vocabulary list with translations, so it was really essential providing translations for vocabularies, also creating tasks based on the levels. Teachers planned and conducted different kinds of lesson plans after the training and implemented AI technology lessons. The reflective comments of these teachers generally focus on learner engagement, but there was also problems during the implementation of AI tools. First of all, not all teachers have the access to computer rooms with advanced technologies, and also there were the concerns including insufficient personal training, limited technological infrastructure, uncertainty regarding ethical use, and concerns that AI might replace teachers' roles in the future. In conclusion, our dissertation demonstrates that AI-powered tools possess considerable pedagogical potential, but it has to be integrated carefully with ethical considerations. Only in that case, AI can enhance motivation, personalization, cognitive competence, and also inclusivity in English language teaching. However, AI cannot replace teachers. Uh, in educational systems, teachers prefer augmented intelligence rather than artificial intelligence because they prefer to use AI's benefits to augment learning and to augment teaching process. Also, human guidance, emotional support, and pedagogical expertise remains one of the most important factors. Therefore, the future of English language teaching should not be viewed as a competition between human teachers and artificial intelligence teachers, but rather as a balanced partnership between human intelligence and artificial intelligence. Um, Thank you very much for your attention. I will be pleased to answer your questions.
Okay, we are also very pleased to ask several questions. Dear members of Attestation Commission, if you have any questions, please, Sanya.
Barcelona ekran kazanı. Which AI tools you have used?
We try to use different AI tools, especially Duo Cards. It's a new tool specialized for vocabulary, and also Elsa Speak. But we couldn't have access for this tool for a long time because there is a limit. It was a limited version, so we decided to use Google Translate's uh, feature of speech recognition for pronunciation practices. Also, we use Grammarly for correcting grammatical mistakes and also suggesting writing frameworks for 11th grade students, as well as the beginner level students.
Zahra, next question. Did you use your AI tools for preparing your materials for teaching, or your learners also use these AI tools in learning process?
Well, I also use that AI tools such as editing tools to edit grammar and vocabulary tasks
As teacher.
as teacher. But my students also very effective users of AI tools. They mostly use AI tools like Grok AI, also Duolingo. Also, one of them mentioned a tool like Bilingual app or Bilingua, like
Beginner level learners, yes?
yes,
Your-
it was a third grade, and also third and fourth grades of my teachers participated in a competition about AI use in English language teaching and presented their how they use AI tools in their daily life. Also, there was a student who uses Khan Academy Kids to to get access to audios of books and summaries of some tasks, I guess.
And did you use it during the learning process or as a home task? How they can use the AI tools in learning process? Yeah, your learners.
Mostly they use it for their home tasks. Our English textbooks have a section dedicated for writing, so they use it AI such as writing frameworks and also structures for their writings. Also, during the lesson process, if we had access to computer room, we use it DuoCard vocabulary app. This app is essential for teaching vocabulary because it generates like translations, sentence, also pictures related to the vocabulary that are being learned.
Okay, what question, benefits and challenges of using?
Benefits was we could give feedback to most of the students, not all of them, because there are around 24 or 25 students in one class. But it was more efficient than before. Also, one of the benefits was adjusting task levels because in one class there is a beginner levels or intermediate levels. Especially in my 11th grade, unfortunately there was beginner levels even in 11th grade, and also beginner levels of my first, second, third, and first grades. Uh, During these lessons, I used AI tools for better personalization, also engagement. Some gamification apps was really helpful because they were really engaging and they attracted all the students to the lesson.
Okay. Other questions, please? If you have any questions, you're very welcome to write down the lot of them. So my first question, what pedagogical functions did you identify in developing speaking?
In developing speaking, AI tools can recognize speech patterns of students and give feedback on their pronunciation levels. Also, writing tools was really useful for assessing their writing tasks.
You got it? No questions? Okay.
So I would like to give I would like to ask one question. So we have talked a lot about the benefits of using AI powered tools. Yes, in teaching English. What about the challenges? What
First,
kind of challenges you have faced in implementing AI powered tools in teaching English?
first of all, as I mentioned before, there was one English room with technological advancements, and it wasn't available all the time. So we had a difficulty with accessing technologies. Also, even though we get an access to technologies, some of them was really costly. For example, we gave up using Elsa Speak because after a free tutorial, it gets really expensive. And also, one of the challenges is privacy and security because uh, se- privacy of my students matter to me. So some AI tools might use their data. So we have to be really careful with choosing AI tools because most of the AI tools or platforms share us user data with third parties, and it's not appropriate. It was not appropriate. Also, reliance on AI was one of the most uh, one of the most challenges because when I did homework, some students just copy paste their homework using ChatGPT or other AI tools. So I had to give instructions about editing and using AI for studying, not just copying.
Thank you, Zubaida Abdullah, but I would like to share with you with some my thoughts about your work. For the next your investigations, keep in your mind about clarifying or identifying the exact object and subject of your investigation, because now you are mixing with your let's say point of your investigation. In some cases you mentioned that pupils, in some cases students, beginner students, and you said that you worked with the third grade pupils, but I'm sure that third grade pupils are not able to use the AI tools in their even everyday life, because nowadays upper grade learners they can use but not efficiently, for example. And in some cases you mentioned about writing development, in some cases speaking development, identify what you are going to develop and in what field you are going to work, what ability capacity might be. I don't know, but you are mixing everything from grade till AI tool. So be very attentive to your investigation. Thank you. Right up the box, please stand. Please stand. While reading, read.
The reviewer is given to this master's dissertation on the theme, The Role of AI-Powered Tools in Teaching English for Beginners by Ibrahim Zubaida. In general, the master's dissertation of Ibrahim Zubaida is performed at a good scientific level, meets the requirements for master's works, and contributes to the development of modern methods of English language teaching. The dissertation deserves a favorable mark and can be recommended to the State Defense. The reviewer is PhD Sabar Salamat Pedebay. Our third presenter is Jumabayeva Maftuna Ikram Kutu, with the topic exploring the representation of the concept knowledge in English semantic fields. Her scientific advisor is Doctor of Science, Dr. Tuldash Akram. The internal opponent is PhD, Kudaybergen ve Sakura Muratbayla, and the external opponent is PhD, Docent Arzi ve Benim Aymanlı.
Okay, good morning, dear respected teachers, scientific advisors, and dear participants. My name is Ramal Maftuna. I would like to present my master's degree dissertation on the topic exploring the representation of the concept knowledge in English semantic fields. So why my topic is actual, why it is important to explore the concept of knowledge within the English semantic fields. So the relevance, the relevance, of this research is lies in the growing importance of cognitive linguistic, semantic studies, and the linguocultural analysis in modern linguistics. I think that language does not reflect the reality. It also reflects the human cognition, cultural value, cultural values, and the conceptual system. Among numerous thousands of categories, why we decided to choose the concept of knowledge? Because the concept of knowledge occupies a central place because it's connected with the human cognition, understanding, learning something, communication, and the social development. So the aim of my research, is to. The aim of our research was to analyze the concept of knowledge is represented in the English semantic fields and to identify its lexical, semantic, cognitive, and the discursive features. The object of the research is the concept of knowledge in English language. So to achieve our goal, to achieve our aim, there are several objectives to identify. First one is to study the theoretical foundation of the concept knowledge, and then the analysis, the semantic, lexical semantic feature of the concept knowledge, and the next one is to identify its core meaning, and also examines its metaphorical and phraseological representations, and the last one is analyze the realization of the concept knowledge in different types of discourse. So in our research, we applied several methods. The first one is definition analysis. Next one is componential analysis, contextual analysis, comparative semantic analysis, and the discursive analysis. As its name suggests, that definition analysis is it's based on the dictionary meanings of the word. The componential analysis, it's studying the words by analyzing the
analyzes their basic meanings. And contextual analysis, it's examining the word's knowledge in different contexts. The comparative semantic analysis, it's cross-linguistic differences. And the last one is discursive analysis. It's the usage of the concept knowledge in different discourse. So my dissertation consists of contents, introduction, 3 chapters, conclusion, and the bibliography. So in the first chapter, I discussed the theoretical foundation of the semantic theory of the concept knowledge and its conceptual analysis. I explained it in the first chapter. We explained the relationship between language, culture, and the cognition. I also analyzed the concepts of knowledge from the cognitive and the